because I actually do prefer this Treant Protector this game as the position 5, just because, like I mentioned before, the Gyrocopter, if you're going up into the face of a Grimstroke DK, you're probably going to die. Treant Protector, not so much. You know, you've got a little bit more HP. You're going to have the Leech Seed as well to not only enable yourself to survive, but it just gives the easier chance for kills to the Batrider as well. So I feel like that's going to work out quite nicely, this Whitemon Gabby pairing. So yeah, I'm probably just going to go T1.
We do have a pause, hence why we haven't jumped over just yet. Looks like my boy Cuckoo needing a quick reset to get us underway. What do we feel like is some of the timings, though, that we can look for Motivate? Do you feel like this is a big outdraft, or can you still see the angle they've kind of tried to attempt with the Game 1 draft?
I mean, they could still, of course, have a very reasonable game. It's just going to depend on getting the better end of a lot of these trades, right? Like maybe trying to manipulate, and it always kind of will be, right? Because Zephyr's going to be pushing that in. Going for a kill, though, maybe onto the top side, onto Cuckoo himself.
Zephyr, though, with Mastros being away from the creeps, means he's going to take a full brunt of force. Look at the creep blocking him out as well. Not going to end up ticking through. Himself, Boombui's clarity up as well. Did they dive? You don't have Scorched Earth. Val, Cuckoo. Oh no, they're actually going in. Cuckoo might be in a bit of trouble.
Very easily kill him.
And it looks like that's going to be the case. Boombu is going to be careful here. Zephyr, you're still seeing how much damage this Gyro can dish out, but you know, it's really the motivate lads that...
The later stages, which is always nice, but yeah, it does mean that they're going to be lacking a lot of that team fight initiation for the very beginning, right? So
Carl might be in trouble here. Easy way to get rid of the refraction. Gotcha Boy's got the level 6 as well, so the quick use of the burst potential cuts away the life of Carl. And
Zephyr nearly got the deny. This has had a far better time in this mid lane than he probably should have, just sticking even to the
Astros might be in trouble top. It looks like without any supports being able to step in and help the Dragon Knight out at the moment here, will end up going down. Boombui, along with Tigger's going to look for the trade though. Level 4s for both supports, so the damage is definitely something that they have to fear on Zephyr, but they might turn it back around. Look at the health back from the living armor. Zephyr's not dead still. He will finally go down as Cuckoo, without the Scorcher, doesn't have any damage to continue the dive onto the tier 1 tower, but...
It's going to be 7 minutes away, Zephyr. Oh.
I'm pulling closer to the homing missile. It is level 2 as well, so the stun's something you got to be wary about, and now with Carl being able to close the distance as well. They might get Tigger too. The trap from Carl, ridiculous slow, so Tigger moving 203 movement speed and T1. Bringing both the supports mid. Carl lays down the trap, and they're going to be paid in their gold, and poor old Zephyr though runs into Boompo. He's still level 6 now on the Grimstroke, definitely... You know, Astros might be in trouble. Gabby's going to look to TP up. Yeah, that's going to be the case. Without anyone nearby, Gabby, easy way just to stack up the sticky. And, well, they dodged the lane, but with now Gabby's first rotation, he's able to pick up his first kill as well. We see the power treads completed and already making his way into the Witchblade first. So... cancelling out multiple heroes, Gotcha Boy. Another jump in. They don't even need the DD or the ultimate from Gotcha Boy as they just cut away the life of Cuckoo. And this is going to be something that is a big advantage for Motivate. Gotcha Boy having a strong lane, he's already got 4 points in the Scream. And you're going to look to pair him with the Grimstroke as well, which has 3 in the Inkswell.
But eventually he's going to get something out of it. I mean, ganking him
actually might be in trouble, yeah, that's the case. San's going to prevent the refraction with the DD along with the ultimate, even pushes Zephyr away. It's only been 1 TP rotation as well, and the second death for Carl's TA.
Timings that make a TA as formidable as she is. Abby's coming in though.
Yeah, can Motivate actually take this?
What's faster?
Oh, look at the core down in the choke point like that. Zephyr, great use of the ultimate. Now it's going to put Tigger in such a tricky position to stay to help the DK or to try and escape to keep your life, and whatever the choice is, it still ends up drop. Very high level as well. They're setting up on Cuckoo bottom. See, Toy's gonna have a lot of movement speed at least to keep that Inkswell onto the Doom. Is the bonus armor really gonna be enough to prevent the lifesteal from bringing him down? Cuckoo's gonna try and juke to the southern side. Doesn't have a Quelling Blade though to cut through the trees. Nice play from Motivate. Toy and
I would say so. I feel like maybe I was expecting a couple
That's
more
just
kills in the White
We're able to land the Dragon Tail. Look at the rainbow TPs coming out. T1, they might be forced to just try and get the kill and retreat as best as possible. Zephyr charges up the TP. Gabby's gonna go for it as well, and stuns.
Batrider was always going to come online at this after the early stage, but I'm a little surprised they didn't get more out of that lane.
Look at the infest from Gacha Boy. Not that they needed it, but just the style points to get Toy into the middle. Some involvement more for the Life Sealer, continuing to stack up his net worth and experience as well. They might take the fight. They're going to drop a ward down. Zephyr and Waimon hand in hand. A lot of damage to Gacha Boy. Look at the Queen of Pain health pool just evaporate. And Zephyr... Living armor, is that going to be enough to hold the life? Looks like it is, and they're going to continue to charge on 4 for T1. Gacha Boy's still up to fighting shape here with at least a health ball, but you got big issues in regard to the damage on Carl. Picks up the double damage rune, blink.
2 on 3. They just run on into this.
It's going to be 3 on 3 soon. Do you have Gacha Boy nearby? They're going to look to start on Cuckoo. Again, he's very easy to burst down without any defensive items. Zephyr's going to try and secure with the trade. Will be a 1-for-1. Doesn't have a TP though, so Zephyr's stuck in the lane. He recognizes this. He's just like, give me the range creep. I may as well get it before I die. The end will be the 2600 health in first. They need die to commit though. Master's going to do that. Carl blinked away. They won't have the follow-up if T1 jump. They don't have that potential as well. Gabby no blink. Cuckoo no blink. Gonna try and charge down Mastros. Gabby pops the BKB. They just want to cancel out the life of the Dragon Eye. Gabby doesn't even need to use a lasso for that, so a quick and easy kill for them.
Oh, it's the one obstacle that remains before allowing T1 to walk in and take
Gacha
Roche.
Boy, nice initiation, but the Yorsceptor's gonna hold him back still from the Sonic Wave Burst, but the Ice Path dropping onto 2. Now they're targeting Whitemon down as well. The Overgrowth only really making Toy even angrier, but they get the jump in. Lasso connecting onto Gacha Boy. The damage on Carl still not enough. Blink up in a couple of seconds. Gacha Boy, can he survive through the damage for the initial stage? Cuckoo got blink as well. He hasn't completed the BKB. Wants to finally get initiation with the Doom. Lifesteal's able to pop the rage though, so he should still be able to reposition out to safety with the BKB. Slightly wasted because of the Soul Bind, but Carl still closing the distance here. They haven't been able to finally kill off the Life Sealer. They're going to try and target down Boom Booey simultaneously. The Motivate, they split away from the rest of the side, so they're able to trade the life of Zephyr as well, but Gacha Boy's still the target. Gabby's got Lasso to play with as well. They might not need it with Cuckoo jumping in. Look at the play coming out from the use of this blink on Cuckoo, giving them so much extra control, and now they're even going to go for Tigger as well. No Lasso used.
Carl might be looking set to just go into Roche when everyone's alive.
Paimon gonna jump Gabby instead. Gabby's got the BKB, but the damage is still ramping up through the chain control. They're gonna leash the Treant Protector together, but it will not matter as Carl even jumps into the middle, but they can't continue to take the fight. Even with the Doom use, T1 forced to retreat away from the area. This might open up the pit now for Motivate. You can't fight this.
You are Sam.
I don't know how.
They're doing their best to delay.
You don't have BKB on Templar Assassin. That's an easy death if he jumps in, and well, Zephyr's gonna show how easy it is for the Gyro to die as well. So around the choke point with the over, at least the Nature's Grasp, Mastros still gonna be A-okay with the Glimmer Cape. And there we go. They just picked up. Toy to find. Oh, they're setting up. Got the trap.
Surprised that he didn't toss the Liquid Frost.
Master's gonna jump Gyro. Paimon's still waiting the wings. Hasn't found an angle just yet in. He's going to TP back out as well. Let's see if T1 are able to get everyone out to safety. We should be able to get up to Whitemon. Look at the spider legs. Oh my god, he's fast. Whitemon's like, no, stay away from me. Alright, both supports end up falling. They don't get the tier.
15 or so seconds. Do they feel
Lasso?
Sal will live?
Gabby's just going to try and bring down Batrider. Jesus Christ. Alright, this build's still stupid. Cuckoo's TPing in. Jump only on the Jakiro. The rest of tier 1 looking to show up as well. Motivate. Do not have the numbers advantage, and that's further going to be out of their favor with Tigger going down. I mean, it's just the game of supports done. This tower's going to fall pretty fast though. Happy to start. Let's look to try and bring down the Dragon Knight. He's a beefy man, but it looks like now Vacated away from the rest of Motivate, so they won't have the support to at least stand by and offer some extra assistance. Motivate, they're actually going to try and find an angle back in as Gotcha Boy jumps the backline. They're trying to aim down Carl at the moment. The BKB on cooldown. Carl needs some assistance, and that's where the overgrowth comes into play. Holding back Toy, giving Carl an opportunity to reposition on the Templar Assassin. No one's down just yet on T1. It's a skirmish. Look, beat the wave. Massa's tanky, man. 5,100 health. He's not easy to kill through at all. Maybe with the damage from Carl getting involved as well. Mastros pops a BKB, looks to escape away from the area, but now with the Dooms out, it is onto the Rage life steal, but now that it expires, it looks to be no escape for Toy's carry. As T1 pursuing on for more. It's Zephyr leading the charge. No one else able to jump involved because towards the backline, Gotcha Boy creating some chaos. He's able to escape with the BKB. Carl's still not done just yet, though, man. He wants blood, and he's soon gonna find it.
Boy, he's
Carl?
Double
Carl is
nice.
super split. Just runs.
He's got the Aegis though, right? So you can kind of afford to be. Maybe bait out a few things.
Maybe
but
not Zephyr.
You can't afford to be. That was ballsy. I mean, it's not like he was even on a warding mission either.
Cuckoo. Jump in, instant answer with the BKB. Lincoln's out as well. They're going to push them back with the Soul Bind. There will be no extra follow-up at the moment. Radiant. You've got Gabby onto the side too. He might be able to catch him off guard. Yeah, he's going to jump in, try and target down Boo Boo, but the damage from Gabby rips apart the Grimstroke. And now Carl's onto the other support as well. T1 putting the emphasis on getting rid of both Tiga along with Boom Booey, but now they're even going to look to turn their attention now with Toy. Lasso into the TPR. Carl's like, hang on, Batrider, you just left me? I got Aegis. Let's brawl, brother. We can fight. It doesn't look like they're in the same mind, though. Carl tries to blink away, but they've got at least multiple heroes to surround the TA. It's not a question of detection. It's a question of how do you survive the second round now? And, well, that will shortly be answered as Motivate. I mean, they make push decently. I guess living armor's an issue. Maybe they don't push decently. I thought they'd do a little bit better with Elder Dragon form.
I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Like, imagine having 12 extra armor on two buildings.
Cuckoo? Look at the damage just from that Infernal Blade. Gotcha Boy's got to be cautious, man. The damage ramping up. They're going to force Cuckoo out of danger. BKBs have been forced out, though, preemptively. Now they're going to look to penalize that as Whitemon and Gabby jump in the middle of the fight with the Overgrowth controlling multiple heroes, but no one's died just yet. Carl's going to look to turn it back around with the buyback getting involved. Ticket drops, the magic damage, and thanks to the Ghost Step.
They've got a gem on Gotcha Boy as well. He's on the high ground.
What? BKB pop. Lincoln's going to protect him. He's got the spell block as well from the 25. The Doom's wasted. Gotcha's able to make it down to the low ground. Cuckoo, he's got Refresher though for the second round, but how can he land the ultimate? Chaos setting into this team fight. The Doom's out, used on Toy. TA kite at the moment, Halberd not allowing them to lock on, but the big issue is the live stealer does not have a buyback. They're going to have to try and take this skirmish without their carry, and it looks like it will not be successful. As Masteros falls, Zephyr's on the more targets as well. Boom Booey pushed away, but Gotcha Boy is the real high value kill. Looks like they'll be able to get it as well. Blink out, not going to matter. Flank break, push back. It's only Danog. One last defense.
36k.
Loda's about to expire. Oh, what was that play?
I don't know what
they just used everything. Templar Assassin. Of course, it's at the Aegis, but you don't want to use Beekeeper on the first life. She's going to be forced to look at the Sonic Wave play from Gotcha Boy. Pushes Carl further inside the base. They still haven't taken care of the TA. Finally, they're able to do so. Another round of the Doom used on Toy. Respawn the fight after the ultimate, but now he's still going to try and stand his ground. Templar Assassin getting ripped apart. That's a dieback here for Carl, but it still looks like the rest of T1 can stand their ground without the real win condition. Buyback after buyback is Motivate trying to resemble some form of retribution. Catapult wave too.
Protect the creeps.
Oh, yeah, protect the creeps.
Cliff. Oh. Well,
look at a full.
They'll get one lane.
Radiant gonna glyph actually. Gabby.
Oh, they're going in.
Down Tiga. Yeah, they don't give a damn about Carl being dead. They feel powerful. I mean, why would you not? 42,000 net worth lead. Gotcha. No, why won't? Oh, Evergrowth still on cooldown. He makes it away. Master's trying to fly out to save.
the next time that T1 just look to push into the base, they're holding a gem, so they'll just get rid of it.
Motivator going out. Gabby invised up. They're going to pop instant blink away from Cuckoo. Now with the hard reset coming out. As they're unable to run into the tree, they're making the attempt, and now with the lasso, they're straight on top of the Dragon Knight. He's getting melted. Toy's trying to stand his ground, but nowhere to deal with the Doom. And look at them just kite the measly life stealer. Oh, he's feeling like a kid in a playground right now for Toy. 2 down, no buybacks, and they're going to turn over to Gotcha Boy next as well. Level 30, Whitemon finally shows. And they've had enough. 54-minute victory. T1, they let it brew. Game 1, goal in the distance, and Soul Performance Tree gets a Dagon at the end. Celebratory Dagon.
He deserves it. I thought Whitemon and Zephyr played pretty good games, but a lot of the credit has to be given to Gabby that time around. You know, I think the position 1 Batrider build is nowhere near as strong, but he made it look like it was. You know, only dying the 1 time throughout that entire game. It was pretty heavily protected in the draft, I suppose, but yeah, still, despite that, constantly able to catch out. Who were his main targets here? Yeah, it's not like he was even just feasting on supports, right? He was killing Dragon Knight 4 times, Lifestealer 3 times. Gabby played a great game.
Yeah, I think we saw as well with kind of the